Okay, we're live. Greg will be on in a little bit. I need water, but we are live. I need to know how this looks. I need to know how this looks and how I sound. Let's find out. Oh, it's just me. There's no little background down there. Oh, how's this sound? Let's hear this. Oh, come on. Come on up. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, the one watching was myself. All right. You guys like these Yetis? I think these Yetis are great. Absolutely great. We got two watching right now. Greg will be on. Raleigh Spencer and I are doing a thing where we're trying to get. I should have just had Raleigh come on the show tonight. Maybe Wednesday, Raleigh. Sorry, I know, but you had said that you weren't going to be on for too long. But here we go. It's kind of weird with the solo layout here. There's no background, but I am the background. That's okay. You guys like these Yetis? I drink out of two 64-ounce hydro flasks and also E&D Lawn Care with the Turf Nerds Combo Yeti. They're actually nice. It keeps everything cool. So, got a couple new drops for us tonight, guys. A couple new ones. Gotta wait till more get on here. Hold on. There we go. I sent the StreamYard link to Greg Durbin.
Hello, this is Greg.
And he'll be on here in a little bit. What's shaking, everyone? What is up and what is going on? Just going to wait till you guys pile in here a little bit. Man, what a nice day. No humidity out there today. Just a nice day. What was it, about 70 degrees? Sunny. The lawns didn't grow a whole lot. We even mowed them high last week. The week we came back from vacation. This is the first time in 15 years this has ever happened. We left for vacation at Sunset Beach at a perfect time. This is when you guys got to make this decision and you got to go. Take a vacation, plan it out. And we planned this out brilliantly. Left, lawns were on 2 weeks growth. It was more like 8 days growth. Nothing was long. Brother helped me 3 days a week last week and we got everything done in 4 days. It was just great. Came back. They barely grew this week. Now we're just going through easy cuts all the way, hopefully up to the expo through October and into the first or second week of November. Then we all go on to fall cleanups. So, but I wonder who's watching right now. Is this Raleigh? I'm not sure. But if you're watching, leave a comment. Greg will be on here in a little bit. We're going to have to change this over to a two-person layout. This is going to be interesting here. But I was just talking about the easy cuts towards the end of the season. Just have it stay dry. The next week is supposed to be just basically all dry. Maybe possibly like a shower maybe coming through Wednesday, but they said nothing. Just high pressure. We like high pressure in the lawn and landscaping business. And okay, we do like it when it rains, but it should rain always at night. It should only rain at night. So, but the Lord doesn't do it like that. You can't get what you want. So, it's been quite rainy in Michigan here for the summers the past couple of years. And when Zach used to work with me back in the day, we'd go through stretches in August, mid-August, through even starting earlier than that. We go stretches through like 1st of July all the way to mid-August where it was just dry. And we were making the rounds, not like barely having to whip anything, just cut on 4. That's where we made all of our money. But last, I don't know, a couple of years, it's changed. Maybe the weather has changed. The systems coming through have changed here a little bit, and that's okay. But my lawns are still green, but they're just not growing a whole lot, which is good. Nothing's too brown, and this is where you make your money. This is where you shine. I mean, there's guys who mow and in other states like Texas. I got Cameron Duncan here with the lawn care life in
Missouri.
He was going through a pretty long stretch of dry weather, at least from what I've heard last here. I'm trying to hear this drop come through here again. I'm doing live sound mixing here, like on the fly, guys. You'll like this here. Oh, this is really slow. I couldn't even hear it. Anyways, so Greg, I think he was eating dinner, and Probably was wrapping up with his mowing, so he'll be on here in a minute. But got the studio all locked and loaded. Yeah, it's been so cool outside. We've been getting nights in the 40s, like the low 40s. That's slowing the grass down a bit. And guess what? I don't care. I'll take it. Have it just get chilly here in the night, because I'm kind of raring to go for cleanups. And just got some cool announcements for this upcoming fall. And really it's winter, but just I'm raring to go for cleanups, hoping that it's going to stay dry. And that's where you really make all your money, guys. You really make all your money in the fall when it's dry, when you can basically mulch any leaf up to powder. And it's quite awesome. Here, hold on. I got to mix this sound here again. This is funny. I'm doing this on air. Luckily, no one's watching here right now, so it doesn't matter. People pop in, people go. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try this one here.
Hello and welcome.
All right, that's a new sound, guys. Here we go. New sound. All right, that's actually mixed in pretty well. I hope it didn't blast people out of the water there with that. Maybe I'll turn that down a little bit, maybe like 18. But just talking about, we're getting into that transition, coasting through September. Just talking about how the temps have been unseasonably cool, especially for the end of November. And now in September, it's just taking a drop. But it's supposed to warm back up here in a little bit. We got Raleigh Spencer on. I got a couple new drops. Got 2 new drops tonight, guys. So I'll have to play it for you guys there in a little bit. I might text Raleigh and tell him that I'm on. Better yet, I should probably just call him. I could probably call him on here. That'd be fun. Call him on here. Here, hold on. Maybe I can do that. Get this going here. Do you guys like when I call people here on the air? We like to sometimes, with the Turf Nerds, call people on air. Nothing wrong with that. This is what makes this fun. Not just a show that's scripted, but we are unscripted. Bluetooth, here we go. The Rodecaster Pro 2, guys, I really like it for podcasting, but can be awfully confusing here. So, now discoverable, Rodecaster Pro 2, and it's not showing up on the Bluetooth, maybe because I'm on iOS 26. Don't know why. Can you not pair? It's just not. I wanted to call someone. Oh, search for audio devices. It helps when you actually hit the button. Here we go. We're going to pair this up here quickly. 7821108788211. We are live here. We're going to give Raleigh a little call here right now. See how he's doing. I don't even know how this is mixed in here. Oh, this is just the drops. Okay, let's call Raleigh Spencer out there in Canton, Kentucky. See how he's doing. Probably doesn't know that he's on the show. But oh well. Oh, that's kind of loud. Oh, holy smokes. I'm going to turn that down there a little bit. I'm not sure how loud this actually sounds. Hopefully it's an answer saying some stupid joke.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
All right, I'm going
At the
to leave
tone,
my voicemail.
Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
I'll tell you one big disadvantage with the push mower is you got to push it.
Hello and welcome.
You missed the call, Raleigh. This was on air. All right, see ya. Well, that was fun. I'm not sure what he was doing. I wonder what Greg ate for dinner tonight. Do you guys know what Greg ate for dinner? Let's guess. Maybe Greg had something in the oven tonight. I am not sure. Who knows? Sometimes, very rarely, he'll do carry out from like a Leo's, or they bring home pizza. What did Greg Durbin eat for dinner? That's the question. No, that's not the question. We're just getting on here just to have just shop and conversation here at the podcast studio here right now. And the question that I've just been asking with you guys, past couple of weeks is really, how's your season going? What's going on? Fill me in. Chime in on it. We'd love to hear how you guys are doing as we're kind of coming down, at least for Greg and I, the end of the season. We got anywhere from 8 to 10 weeks left. I can probably do the math and count this here a little bit. So we have 1, 2, 3. That's Mondays left, and then 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. 8. Maybe we have 8 or 9 cuts left based off of this, but then we technically have the Expos coming up. Then we would really only have about 7 or 8. That's wild. If you ask me, that is absolutely wild. that this season's coming down to an end, and we got our sights. We have our sights set for the next part of the business, and every year you want to get a little bit better with things, obviously with skill in what you do, but it's just, how can you just do one little thing that can make you make hopefully a little bit more money in the business? Learning a new skill every season, offering more ancillary services, things like that. What do you guys think about it? You know what I should do is call Cameron Duncan right now. Maybe I will. I'm sad that Raleigh didn't answer the call. It is what. Okay, man, these crickets just kept going. I've been really trying to up the sounds here right now. Who do we got? Oh man, we just got someone else that's on the YouTube live stream.
Hello and welcome.
Welcome to the stream. Leave a comment. Been talking about how just want to just get to check in with people. What's going on with your business right now? September 8th, 2025. You guys coming to an end? How many weeks do you have left? I think we have 7 or 8 weeks, and that's with the expo included. You'll be surprised at how much the weather just drops the next month or so here in the great state of Michigan. It is wild, but we have someone on YouTube watching right now. I hope it's not me. You know, sometimes it can be me. I can be the own view, but that's okay. I'm really sad and bummed that Raleigh didn't call me back. Okay, we got 2 on here. 2 on YouTube. We'll have to give you a hello and welcome too.
Hello and welcome.
Yeah, I think this fits for when more people come in. We should just do the little hello and welcome. I hopefully didn't blast you guys out there with that. Maybe I'll maybe take this down to 17 here. Mixing on the fly with this, guys, is impossible. I can multitask while mowing just fine, but I have all these sounds on here, and there's no way to get like an output of it. Like on my little soundboard that I have, there's no safe zone. So Greg, when he's on, he'll be on here in a bit. He's usually the one that kind of gauges things for me. But the question I've been kind of asking here right now is, give me your season check-in. What's going on? I was just talking about how I mowed through 19 today, got out early. I actually quit early just because I have some help this week. My brother will be helping me again. And it frees you up to come home, spend some time with the family. Oh, hey, there's Hannah. Hey, Hannah, I want you to hear this new sound drop we have for Raleigh.
You know, I'll tell you one big disadvantage with the push mower is you got to push it.
That's some profound, let me tell you guys, that is some very profound lawn care insights. I had no idea about that. Oh, Hannah loved the live stream here. We'll put her up. That's my lovely wife, lovely pregnant wife. I can say that. She's been very gracious and very sweet lately, and also very tired, like we all should be. And you know she's been getting to bed earlier, guys. And I'm telling you, it's like a serendipitous epiphany that I just had, because Raleigh Spencer and I've been calling each other at 5:30 a.m. We've been getting our fat butts out the door to mow. I wake up, I get my coffee, I lift weights. I left the door. I was out the door by 7:30 this morning. That's great. Lawns were soaked, but I still went out there and mowed. And I'm making it a goal this year to try to get out. Well, this year, the goal this year was to get out earlier, but I really didn't start doing it until the past probably week or so, and it's been great. In bed usually around 10:30ish, up by 5:30, and that's what you're just supposed to do. It's like people complain about not getting enough lawns mowed. Well, get to bed. And it's a pot calling the kettle black here, but it makes sense. I have some buddies, they mow. Shout out to Derek and Ryan with Metro Lawn Care. They're out the door by 7 o'clock, and they're mowing their lawn. They're on their first lawns by 7:15 and 7:30, and they can knock out 40 in a day and done between 4 and 5 o'clock. Granted, that just depends on your lawn size, clearly, but just goes to show you, setting proper working hours in this industry is huge. It's only taken me 15 years to figure out that one. Well, yeah, it's okay. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Just talk to my wife. Yeah, I had actually smacked my head. Was it? Yeah, it was 3 weeks ago. I smacked my head on the on my click torque wrench. I was taking off a blade, or maybe that was a blade. It was on a live stream that I did. I think I smacked my the click torque wrench fell and I hit my head, or maybe that was a blade. But that's also a question to ask you guys though too, is what have you hit while mowing? I was actually mowing this past Thursday. This guy has these really nasty pine trees, and they're on the side of his driveway, and they're not his. They're the neighbor, but they come over, and we've been taught that if anything's grown over in your yard, you can cut it right down. I would just cut that right down. And so I was mowing. I always avoid them. And this time I wasn't really paying attention. I think I was changing my podcast or something. And I got a pine needle right there in my eye. And it hurt. My right eye was actually kind of blurred out. Not really too bad for about 2 days. Now it's fine. I mean, I obviously wear hearing. Wow. I wear eye protection when I'm whipping, but when I'm mowing sometimes I don't really wear safety because I really don't get anything in my eyes except when everything's dusted up though. But I can never really find a good glasses that don't fog up on me. It just happens all the time here. I mean, I'm surprised Raleigh didn't answer that phone call. You know who I should call is Hannah. No, she's watched. She could just come downstairs here right now. It's 9:15. Greg said he would be on. Let's see if I sent him this invite. I don't know if I did or not. I did at 8:59. Thank you for the clapping, honey. You are way too sweet. And we gotta love the lawn care wives here, guys. We really do. You have to love the lawn care wives who are patient, who work with you when you bite off more than you can chew. Talked about this before, and I'll continue to hit home the same things. Don't be Billy Bad Apple. Oh, did you ever tell your wife? Oh yeah, Cameron. Hey, there he is.
Mozeri.
Oh, I wonder why this stopped. 4 times? Yeah, I did. I beefed it on the Segway 4 times. And, no wonder because I turned it all the way down. Here, couldn't even hear that. This is what happened when I beefed it on the Segway.
Hello and welcome.
Yeah, it's basically how it worked. No, that last time I really beefed it on the Segway, I was talking to Cameron about this. It should be maybe easier or not as easy to beef on his EUC. The problem is with his EUC, what Cameron was telling me and us was that the getting off, mounting and dismounting on it is quite different, and it's not the same type of self-balancing. But yeah, this guy installed this drain in his yard, and it went down like you could tell where he put the pipe. He didn't put it low enough in the yard, and it was like a dip, like a 3-inch dip. And I tried to fly over it, and I got stuck, and I launched over with my Echo 2620T and landed on it. This is about 2 months ago. But since then, things have been fine. You actually, when you get really good on the Segway, you want to up the sensitivity so you can kind of, lean into bumps and absorb shocks kind of like with your knees, and it doesn't hurt. But if you kind of just go into stuff with more bravery, like take things faster, you'll be fine. Because if you go too slow, then you can get stuck in ruts and things like that. And next thing you know, excuse me, you'll be falling off. And so I'm getting so good on it now, I can actually take out my phone and like text someone while I'm trimming, which is not probably the brightest. But I would argue with the Segway though, trimming, at least flip edging is better because I'm taller and I'm standing up over the over the edge more. I'm more in I guess I'd be more perpendicular with the edge. And I'm able to get a tad wider because when I was edging before, I'm 5'7". I would edge kind of like at an angle, and I wouldn't always get the edge would always look good, but it wouldn't look like a true hard edge. And I've been able to achieve the true hard edge more so trimming on the Segway because it also makes me like 6 foot tall, which is kind of nice. Like you taller guys out there, you get a better angle. I guess better advantage with trimming though too, and you can kind of feather in more undulations in the grass and be more of an artist by being taller. Trimming. Here we go. Hold on. We're going to do some live changes here. Hey, Greg.
Hey.
Hey.
How's it going?
Hello, this is Greg.
Oh, well. We were just talking about the Segway, and we were trying to guess what you had for dinner.
Had for dinner, Shell made some pasta, Alfredo, chicken Alfredo pasta.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. So it was really good. So sorry I'm late. 45
no, it's fine.
minutes late, not quite.
No, it's only like 15, so not bad at all. Oh, switch on over to the Shure. I think it's still ripping from your laptop, which that didn't even sound bad. That actually sounded like okay.
Wonder why it's going to that.
We're having trouble streaming to your destination. I'll let you know if it's resolved. It continues.
How about now?
There,
Sound better now? How about now? Now?
You got
How
it.
about now?
Can you hear me now? Good.
Yeah. You ever go to the eye doctor?
No, I haven't.
Ever have your eyes checked?
No, I probably
They always
should.
sit there and say, is this one better or this one? This one or this one? A or B? A Or B.
exactly.
And they're flipping lenses on you, so it's kind of funny. And so
I'm re-adding Rumble here on the fly, Greg. Oh, yeah, why wasn't it there? I don't understand how this works. Okay, here we go. Let's just try this again. All of a
have
sudden,
we been on Rumble? I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
it's been on the entire time, but all of a sudden it was starting to tell me that it wasn't working. I'm like, oh, I wonder why.
I mean, on
So
our
it's-
other shows, I don't know. I don't know how much we're picking up on Rumble.
It
Is
says we have
Hannah
like
still
30.
on the show?
She was. It says we have 33 followers on Rumble. I said, really? Basically. Yeah, here we go. I'll just hit this save changes. Let's see if it works. Okay, let's see. Is it back? I'm going to go watch this. This is like live commentary here. I think it is back, Greg. Hold on. No, it's still me. He wants to see my ugly face. You're much more interesting. Oh, yep. Well, no. Says we're live.
Okay.
I never set a proper thumbnail for this stuff because I don't have time. But I think more people could watch it if we actually set thumbnails.
So what have you talked about?
Oh, I just basically talked about. I just said, hey, season check-in. Where are guys at here? We're getting closer to the expo. Greg, I think with the expo we have maybe only 7 or 8 weeks left with mowing, basically. So
Well, yeah, we go till the end of October, and then I don't know, probably about 50% I'll cut the first week of November, depending. Although
Yep.
this weather's been a little bit different, and
Oh, yeah.
it's dried up quite a bit, and then 43 days.
43 days.
43 days, not 45,
Oh, I wish it was 45.
quite
Why can't it be
45.
45? Yeah.
like
Why
45
did it be
minutes.
45 days? No, Greg was only like basically less than 15 minutes late. I just wanted to get the watch time up, so I showed on early. And Cameron's like, go live every day. We're getting close to the 1,000 subscribers on the watch hours too, Greg, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
We're kind of right there at that cusp of greatness. It's gonna be absolutely great when the Turf Nerds hit 1,000 subscribers. Greg will be happy. Evan will. All of us will just be rejoicing. GTPS.
The I don't know if the libs will like it or not, though.
I don't know if you have
So-
any libs that watch the show. Anyone can watch the show. I think one person said we were getting political. It's because I had a Biden or a Trump drop, and he thought I was getting political. We could turn this into lawn care politics, Greg, couldn't we?
Oh, we could.
That'd be fun.
If we
Almost
wanted to, yeah.
shake
We
it
could
up there
talk
like a little bit.
politics. I don't have a problem with politics.
That's fine. It's
So
hey,
you
for
need to,
content.
there's politics in the air, so you can't be afraid to talk politics.
Oh
So-
yeah, I used to during probably the election cycles, man. I used to listen to a lot of more. Well, last year obviously, but I'd bounce around. I mean, they used to have Bongino and WJR, but then they got rid of them.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know if it was a money thing or not.
Yeah.
It was probably a little more expensive than they wanted to pay. And then, because they had Rush, I'm sure Rush was expensive.
Oh yeah,
And Bongino didn't have as big an audience as Rush did. But yeah, I remember when he was on he was on WJR for a little bit. I don't even know if he went a year or not. So
yeah, because I think our listeners here were upset because Bongino actually mentioned that they'd cut ties with WJR for a reason. But Greg, I have a new drop. Oh yeah, it looks like we're having trouble streaming to your destination. Anyways, so I have a new drop here. Raleigh Spencer. Hopefully this is not too loud. Here we go.
I'll tell you one big disadvantage with the push mower is you got to push it.
He said that on his show, Greg, and I had this in the hopper there for a while. I'm like, that's almost as bad as this one.
Well, get this, guys. Hannah, she was like 10 months pregnant. They sent her.
you know,
Greg,
Well-
you can boast, Greg, because you've never said anything as reckless as me or as reckless as Raleigh, apparently. So
I
no, you haven't.
Hoping so at this point. No.
No,
So, but no, that's funny. I like that. So what is it? I'm trying to think what I saw one day. What somebody said. It was funny. I can't recall. But yeah, once in a while you get some interesting things like Yogi Berra. Do you ever hear some of Yogi Berra's quotes?
No.
And oh yeah, he's got some great quotes. And,
Really?
Yeah, they
tell.
were at a baseball game one time. I think it was a seniors game or something like that, whatever they go, old timers game. And they were showing baseball players who had passed away.
Really?
And he's sitting there, he's standing next to somebody, and he leans over and he says, "Boy, I hope I never see my name up there."
Oh my goodness. That's kind of how it goes, right?
Yeah, but he's had some great ones. He said when you come to a fork in the road, you take it. So and he's got some really good quotes.
No one told me that I spelled switch wrong, Greg. I'm changing it right now. I spelled switch wrong. SWTICH. SWI, right? WITCH. I spelled switch wrong. Oh, this is embarrassing. You ever spell anything wrong that bad?
I'm not quite sure.
I realized I spelled it wrong.
All right, so you want some Yogi Berra quotes?
Yeah. Yes, please.
All right. One of them is, "A nickel ain't worth a dime anymore."
Oh. That's funny.
"Baseball is 90% mental. The other half is physical."
Yeah. Yeah. I see that. Yeah.
That's like, what was the quote out of what movie was it? 9 times out of 10, you get it right 60% of the time.
Yeah. What movie is that? Do you know?
Oh, which one was that? I'll think about it. And
You're the movie buff. I don't think I feel like I've known any
I
movies
usually
on here
take
with you
a
guys.
2-hour nap from 1 o'clock to 4.
You're making me
So-
think, right?
It ain't
Like
over
almost
till
making
it's
me-
over. That's his big quote.
Oh, that's funny.
It gets late early out here.
Well, it's getting late early right now, isn't it?
No, he said it
Oh.
gets late. LATE.
Oh.
Gets late early out here. It's so crowded, nobody goes there anymore. And why buy good luggage? It's an interesting one.
Why buy
It's
good
deja
luggage?
vu all over again.
That's funny.
Oh,
These are
what
actually pretty
movie was
good.
that out of? Man, I can't think of it.
You could steal these quotes, Greg, and start to use them.
Let me see if I can get this. 9 times out of 10.
You know any Yogi Berra quotes, Cameron? I think Cameron's still hearing us drone. Cameron, you said the expo was 43 days. Why not 45 days? Greg's in deep research here right now. We still have the crickets out here right now.
Anchorman. That's what it
Oh,
is. Yeah.
Anchorman. Oh. Yeah, I heard that was a pretty funny movie.
It's pretty funny.
I think I have watched that, but it's been a while.
Or it's
You ever seen-
actually it's 60% of the time. 60% of the time it works every time.
Did you see what Cameron said? He said 45
for Greg.
45 days, so Greg would miss the expo then, basically.
Yeah.
He would come for Thursday. No, yeah, be Thursday. No, yeah, Thursday. No, right? Not Friday. Whatever it is.
Yeah, that would be well, actually what? If it starts on Tuesday. No, it starts on Tuesday, so I'd be there Thursday.
Thursday.
So,
How far are you from the expo there, Cameron? Were you like 3.5 hours? I don't think he was very far. He's in like
and what are we, like
east,
6?
or like 5.5. If you get there, probably get there in 5 hours. I don't know if he was. I don't know if Cameron was 3. I thought his drive was relatively close down there because he's in like southeastern Missouri, I guess,
Missouri.
and I think that's relatively close to the expo. And let's like look it up here. Google Maps.
6 hours for me because I'm about a half an hour north of you. So, 5 hours and 52 minutes.
Oh, maybe he's
So,
Missouri. He's like in Poplar Bluff,
only
Missouri.
5
Yeah,
hours.
dude.
It's about the same as us.
You know what?
Close to
Yeah, probably actually is because he would go up. I don't know if he would take 60. I don't even know. Just say he's in Poplar Bluff. I don't even know where he is. You know any of these towns like Highway 60 coming through Cape Girardeau maybe or Paducah? Greg, does that sound Paducah?
We are live, baby. Hey, look at that.
Evansville. Oh, we are live. There he is. Oh man, here I'll do an Elon Musk drop for him. I should probably not look up anything from Musk. Let's see. Oh, what one can I play here? I don't think any of these would work. So try to say, hey, I could just do the voice here. Watch this. You're not like this. All right, do I sound different now? How do I sound?
No.
Do I sound like Elon Musk?
Sounds. No. Oh, that was voice?
Did it not change anything?
No.
Wait, hold on.
Nice that they told you that, but it didn't work.
Darn.
So
No. I don't know why that didn't go.
here's
is it
another
Elon
quote
Musk
from
voice? Yeah.
another couple quotes from Yogi Berra. If you don't know where you're going, you might wind up someplace else.
I feel like that's how I am mowing sometime. You sounded like Evan Musk. Evan Musk. Oh man, I wish I had
Let
some
me see.
Evan Musk drops here. Brendan, I will get those stickers. Sorry, I got the address. I just haven't sent them yet because I'm slow. But it won't be far. I'll send you two, and I'll have Greg autograph one. You could probably sell that on eBay. You might be able to sell the Greg Durbin Turf Nerd sticker on eBay and probably get about $100.
Yeah, or get at least what it costs for a stamp. So
Yeah, stamp. How much are stamps now? 56 cents?
here's another one. Yogi Berra. You observe a lot by just watching.
That's true though. That's not like incorrect,
better-
is it?
You better cut the pizza, and the funny part is, I used this one time when I was ordering pizza. So he says you better cut the pizza in 4 pieces because I'm not hungry enough to eat 6. So
interesting.
years ago,
Wow.
we went to a pizza place. A friend of mine and I did.
Yeah.
We're picking up a pizza, and the lady, we're ordering it, and I said, "How many slices is that?" And she says, "Oh, that's like 12 slices." I can't remember what she said. And I said, "Oh, wow." I said, "Man, I can't eat. We can't eat 12 slices. Can you cut it into 8?" And my buddy laughs. She doesn't really crack a smile.
Ruh-roh.
Anyway, when we get to when we get to his house, we open the pizza up, and I start cracking up. And he's going, "What's so funny?" And I said, "Count the number of slices." So she took us seriously and cut it into 8 pieces. So
Oh, really?
I don't know which was better, the fact that I thought about it at the time or that she thought I was serious. So
That is funny. Wow. Man, how
and
many
here's
friends
a good
from
one.
college
Always
you
go
have?
to other people's funerals. I'm sorry? No, this is a buddy of mine.
Oh,
Always go to other people's funerals, otherwise they won't come to yours.
you know what?
That's an important one.
It's funny. I think some of these people know, Greg, that I went to a film school. This is years ago, 2013. And that's when I was in my 3rd year of lawn care because I used to film weddings, not anymore. And right after film school, Greg, I worked on a feature film out in Lansing called The Funeral Guest. And it was weird. This guy went to funerals to crash them. Like he would go to funerals like just to crash them. Like, no kidding.
And
It's the
he
weirdest
crashed
thing.
them for... That was then the movie? That was the,
Yeah, like the
plot
funeral,
of the movie?
Yeah, funeral guest movie here. It's like on IMDb. It's got this 2015. It's got 156 votes. A lonely girl seeks love, connection, and family by crashing funerals. Okay, the girl did then. So, yeah, it was a $500,000 film. I'm on it, guys. If you go look at the IMDb for the cast and crew, I was there.
Cast
I didn't-
member?
I was part of the crew. Here, where is it here?
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
find it. Where is it here? I'm going to find this here. Additional crew, yeah. Evan Lindman, production assistant. Bam. Look at that. Some like $500,000 crash film. 2013 now.
Did it ever air?
You know, it looks like it's weird because it's got a decent amount of ratings on well, not decent, but it's a 5.3 star and it's been rated 156 times on IMDb. That's like tough to do, isn't it? To even get any, I would presume. And it won 2 awards apparently for the LA
Really?
Film, like LA Indie Film Fest. It was a 2016 winner, and then someone won it for the director, and then someone won it for best actor. But Where did this go to? How do you see where? I'll be curious to see where this actually went to. It should be able to. Oh, production and box office. Oh, you have to do IMDb Pro. Oh, that's a load of crap. Doesn't tell you. This says. Oh, it says TV PG. So it might have just went right to TV then. Huh. Interesting, right? Huh. Yeah.
Have to look it up.
Yeah.
That was a if you ever watched Seinfeld, there was the scene. Have you ever seen the double dip scene on Seinfeld?
Oh, it's been a while. Yeah. We
George,
should play that.
they're at a wake, and George is George goes up to the snack table, and he takes a chip and he puts it in the dip, takes a bite of it, and then double dips it. And the guy walks up to him and says, "Excuse me, did you double dip that?" And George is going, "What?"
There we go.
He says, "You double dipped that." And they get in an argument at a wake.
Here,
But
pull it up.
it's funny because it's just the scene in of itself is funny, but I'm laughing at the fact that it's at a wake. He's getting in an argument with a guy at a wake, or he doesn't even know the guy. So it's a funny scene. I like that scene.
Can they see this here? Hold on. Here we go.
Why do you need a death certificate?
Can you hear it?
Well, Dr. Ellenwood, I was hoping to
Oh, you know what? Here, hold on.
compile
Can you see it now?
an rudimentary scrapbook of her life.
Is that not coming through? Huh. No one can hear anything here. What did I just do? I think you muted yourself there, Greg. He
The
did.
sound was better when you first started it. So
Could you see it though, or no? This is
Yeah, I
like a
could see
blank
it.
screen. It's weird. Oh, it's like here. Hold on.
I'm seeing it.
I couldn't see it there.
Get more for less with Tim Hortons.
Oh, and the Tim Hortons
Here,
commercial.
talk about. Yeah, we'll talk about Tim Hortons here for a second.
You know,
tell
the
me if
Tim
you want
Hortons
this
in
louder.
Michigan and
Why do you
Milford
need a
closed.
death certificate?
This too loud?
Dr. Ellenwood,
No, it needs to be a little
I
louder.
was hoping to compile an admittedly rudimentary scrapbook of her life. Something that Betsy
That's funny, Greg. Oh man.
Yeah.
I hope
And
they
then
like
it goes
that.
to a clip of Harris.
Yeah.
That's a great scene.
Oh, it's still going. Oops. Hold on.
Hi.
Man, Seinfeld was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, Seinfeld was good. I remember watching Seinfeld when it first came out, and you had to follow it around because they kept changing nights, and it'd be on Tuesday, and then it'd be on Wednesday, and then they'd move it back to Tuesday, and then go back, and then go into Thursday. Finally, Thursday is where it hit, but they moved it all over. I kept following it around because it really didn't catch on at first, and then it finally
did it go
started
for?
picking up. It went for, I think, 9 years. It went for a
Yes.
long time.
1989 to 1998. So I was, well, I wouldn't have really been able to watch that because I was too young.
Yeah, you were a little young, but I remember when it first came out, and it was good. So they had some funny scenes in there. There was the scene where Jerry bought a sport coat, and he decided to return it. And he goes into the place to return it, and the lady says, "I'm sorry." And the reason for your return is, he said, "Spite." And she says, "I'm sorry, spite?" And he says, "Yeah, I didn't like the salesman."
Spite.
And so she goes, "Let me talk to the manager." And then the manager comes over and he says, "I'm sorry, you want to return this jacket?" He says, "Yeah." And he said, "And the reason is spite?" He says, "Yeah, I didn't like the salesman." He says, "Well, I'm sorry, you can't return a jacket out of spite." And Jerry says, "Okay, well, it didn't fit me right." He says, "I'm sorry, you already said spite." So
That's funny.
yeah.
That was when the shows were far cleaner. And Jerry Seinfeld even said in his comedy that he doesn't swear because he says if you swear, then that means you're not funny. Like he basically said that if someone has to swear to be funny, then they're not like a true comic, right?
Yeah.
He basically, I'm paraphrasing it, but he kind of said that.
Yeah, but he and I guess it came down to one joke that he told. I was listening to something in an interview with him one time, and he said, "So I told this joke, and in the joke I swore," and he said, and it got this big laugh, and he said, "I don't think it's that funny." And he says, I think they're only laughing at the swearing. And so he told the joke again, I think like the next night, or told it again somewhere else.
Yeah.
And he told it without swearing and nobody laughed. So he said it just wasn't,
Really?
it wasn't a funny joke, but the only reason they laughed is because I swore. So, and that's part
about
of the
when you
reason why
guys-
I won't go to comedy clubs.
Oh yeah, because it's just all just a swear fest, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I went and saw a friend of mine years ago at a comedy club, and she got like 5 or 10 minutes or whatever. And so we're sitting there watching, and all the other comedians, so-called comedians that got up, they're telling their jokes, and all they're doing is swearing. And that's what people were laughing at. And I said, these guys are not funny. All
No.
the people are laughing at was the swearing. And, so, and I was actually disappointed in my friend but she didn't swear, but she made a lot of sexual innuendo.
Yeah,
in
it is
her-
what it
in
is,
her
right?
Thing. But I'm going, you know, you didn't need to do that. So, but I've been to like 2 comedy clubs, and it's just foul mouth, and I said, nah, I'm not going anymore again. So, unless I know who the comedian is. So,
Yeah, like you guys went to see Gaffigan. He was basically considered clean. Like he'll do like a couple slips here and there, but it's not like trash though, is it?
yeah. Yeah, I've seen Gaffigan. I saw Nate Bargatze, who's really good.
Oh yeah.
And then Kevin James, his is pretty clean. So, and I'm trying to think if there's anybody else I've seen. But those are the guys I've seen within the past couple of years, and they've all been good. I'd like to see Brad Upton. He's pretty good. And Brad Upton is the one. Remember
Brad
when
Upton, yeah.
when we had on the show? Was it Jared? You're
Jared.
no the
Oh, Jarrett. Yeah, Jarrett.
Jarrett,
Sorry. Yep.
yeah.
You're right. Yeah, Jarrett.
Brad Upton is the one that told the Indianapolis, Indiana joke when he was talking
Oh.
about the NCAA.
And,
And,
stand-up comedian based in Seattle, Washington. Over stand-up special produced by Dry Bar Comedy. There it is.
Yeah, Dry Bar is pretty good. So Jay Leno likes Dry Bar. He says he goes to that
Oh, really?
fairly often. So, yeah. So the Brad Upton, Greg Warren is another guy that I've heard recently that he's pretty good. So
Oh, you know another Greg.
yeah, not many Gregs out there, but he's pretty good because he's got like this anxiety that's pretty funny, and he's the way he tells his jokes. It seems like he's always anxious, and
It's like his
and
shtick,
stressed.
right?
So yeah, so it's kind of funny. And Stephen Wright is one of my favorites, and I don't think he's on tour right now, but Stephen Wright is really good. So
Well, it's good that you like these comedians that are clean and that can actually be funny, right?
yeah,
That's
I
half
like
the
him.
battle.
Yeah, but
'Cause I
you
used
got
to
to
listen
find
to a lot of comedians, like even while mowing, like years ago. Now it's just podcasts and like music or like Bible stuff. Sounds like Cameron Duggan's kind of like a comedian here, Greg, based off of some of our banter here. He seems to always set us up for some comedy, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. He's paying attention. So
Someone is, right?
Stephen Wright has no comedy tour dates coming up. So I don't even know how old he is now. But we used to, when I was in college. Here's somebody who will like this. My roommates and I. The guy's actually across the hall.
Change it
We'd
up,
be-
yeah.
Yeah,
some
we'd be in
some guy
bed.
I interacted with in college. There, you can just say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guys across the hall, we were all big Stephen Wright fans, and we'd be in bed, and somebody would knock on the door and say, "Hey, Stephen Wright's going to be on Carson," and we'd all get out of bed so we could and stay up and watch until Stephen Wright came on. So
That's great, man. That's like
Yeah.
classic. Actually getting out of bed to, if you're actually getting out of bed to watch someone, then he's got to be pretty funny, right? I mean,
yeah,
honestly,
well, you guys, you're spoiled. You can go back and pull up some of his stuff. When he was
You
on,
had to,
that
like,
was
wait.
until we could see him. So
wow, that must have been even like that. Probably made it more funny because now also you can just go on YouTube, type in whoever you want. But for you guys, I mean, make it sound like you're ancient when you're not.
yeah, no,
Goodness.
But, you can pull up. Stephen Wright's got some great lines. I bought some powdered water the other day. I don't know what to add.
Do you understand why this is a kind of weird pivot? If Cameron's still watching my Phil at Phil's Lawn Care, why is he mowing with the Staris? I thought I heard the Exmark Staris wasn't that good. You know much about that, Greg? It was like
I don't know.
they had Exmark Vanguard, which was like basically it came out and it was nice, it was built well, and then the Stars came out and people didn't like the Stars. I've heard that people don't like that mower, but he's this YouTube short based off of 1 month ago. I got 126,000 views. It's his lawn care shorts channel. He's still mowing with the Stars. Maybe I'm wrong, but I didn't think that was a very good machine. If Cameron's on there, maybe he knew about it, because I demoed it once. I thought it was the craze, and it turned out it wasn't that good. Yeah.
No, I don't know anything about it. All I know about is my Bobcat.
There's nothing wrong with just knowing the Bobcat. It's a reliable mower, isn't it?
You know, I just changed the oil in it,
Yeah.
and just changed it yesterday, and it does not burn a lick of oil, and it's got 1,900 hours on it.
Come see my Kohler. It burns oil like it's going out of style. So I put in
'cause
like
I put
little
it in
ounces
the,
every day.
I put it in the container, and it's 2 quarts of oil.
Really?
That I pulled out, and I'm going, wow, this thing is holding up nice. Really? Yeah. But just happened to notice that.
Well, Greg, I think it's time. I'm gonna come tuck you in bed, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry to join on so late.
No, you still got the half an hour. You had to eat. I'm just being a little priss. You know what? I actually have to put a whole bunch of clothes in my baskets on my dresser back into my closet. I should send you a picture. You'd be like, what's it? Hannah had all these clothes, and I just kind of had them get piled up. She's like, you need to put these away. I'm like, okay, yeah. You know, you're probably right.
Ours is just sitting in the family room waiting to be folded.
I don't have to fold it. Just put it away. Could
Yeah,
you just put it
depends
away?
on the clothes.
All right,
So,
guys.
but we've got
What-
baskets sitting in the laundry room waiting.
Had someone else watching. Did Raleigh pop on here for like a minute? I actually tried to call him while you were getting on, Greg, and I left him the voicemail of his push mower. But we'll end out with hearing the classic Raleigh push mower. All right?
You know, I'll tell you one big disadvantage with the push mower is you got to